Hey, what's up, guys? How you doing? We got round 2 here of the 1v1 Duel Tournament, S tier and below sub-tournament. Bagel is on his famous rod. Now, this guy's rod is fucking insane. It's actually mind-blowing. I just played a Siege game with it where he hit literally every single ultimate and just, like, threw walls with no boards. I don't even understand it. But we got I'm Learning here. Who has been pretty up and coming this season in Duel. She's a very talented player, and she just shit on me as, what was I? Robin, and she was Osiris. That matchup, no matter who I am, either way, I just fucking suck at it. I suck with Robin, I suck with Osiris, and I suck with Erlong. And that's just the way it is. But back to the game. And she's, like I said, destroyed me in it. It was really, really convincing. So, wow, look at the fuck with those effects on the 3 for. I didn't know that Chibi Ra has all this fucking anime shit. Oh my god, I'm gonna start playing him. I just don't like his voice lines when he throws his abilities. But anyway, Bagel here trying to fight back into Nemesis. Her early game shouldn't be all that impactful. She doesn't have a great time with clear. She has that's really, you know, her biggest weak point. And Ra, on the other hand, is a very strong clear god. His first, you know, couple waves are a little shaky because he can't fully clear it that easily. But compared to Nem, he should be able to have a good time. But Learning is doing a great job of poking him out right now and making sure that he can't, you know, full commit to these waves. With Bagel's start, he... Let me see. Does it show his pots? Yeah, no, so he has no more pots left. Okay. He's got to be so careful right now because she does have ultimate. Of course, Bagel does have ultimate as well, but it's very hard as Ra to be able to position yourself. Oh my god. Oh, so quick from Learning to be able to just juke that out. Bagel with an incredibly positioned ultimate. That was great. He's going to afford himself a really comfortable spot here because he should be able to go get the red buff now, given that Learning has to back at this awkward time when the waves are meeting. Yeah, she used that extra movement speed from the ultimate well there and actually just dipped out my solar flare. So yeah, Bagel not a dual player at all. Really doesn't play it much, doesn't like it much. But, you know, enters for fun every once in a while. First time he ever entered, he entered as just Thor, and you could imagine that it was a pretty rough time. And now entering as just Ra, it should be about the same, if not even worse. But his Ra is fantastic. So like I said, you know, sometimes you can do stuff with, you know, tremendous outplay. But Learning is not, you know, a player to be trifled with, and she is definitely not going to make it an easy time for Bagel by any means. So let's see how the interaction with this blue buff goes, where it could be no ultimate available actually. Oh, nice. Oh, I like that she actually tried to use the shield there, but I don't think it came out in time. I'm not sure because there was no reflected damage. Bagel's sitting at full, but I heard the sound, so I'm a little confused. I don't know, but oh no, this is bad. Bagel's going to have to dish out some damage here, but he doesn't. Oh, okay. Never mind. Bad for her. I guess she didn't have anything else, and there was a full creep wave, so she really couldn't fight back. Very smart decision from Learning, because that could have went a much different way, where it looked like it was completely her scenario, like her situation. She had it under control, and then she just, you know, gets demolished by creeps and one of Bagel's abilities as soon as something came up for him. But she recognized she didn't have the mana. She was fighting into a full wave of creeps, and Bagel was going to have another ability coming up. So that was really good sensibility. She's positioning herself over here towards the wall so that she gets the experience from those creeps. But now while she walks around, the awkward part is she misses 2 creeps there. Oh, look at this damage. It's so much. But at least the heal is really going strong right now for Bagel, keeping him alive. Oh no. Bagel's in a really weird spot here. I'm not sure how he's gonna. Yep, I guess he'll just get out just like that. I mean, he is just walking all around the map as Ra, and that should never be something that's that's allowed, especially against an assassin. But early game Nem, I guess, not having the capability here. He's gonna look for the ult. Oh, nope, off the mark. Not as easy in Duel as it is in Siege, is it, Bagel? He sprints over. I don't know if he's going to be able to find this, though, given she's going to have the double dash coming up. He does use the Searing Pain already, so that means that she might be able to turn this around. But a heal comes out, but a shield. All the countermeasures from both players here. Bagel's looking for it. Oh, my God, he did hit her. And he actually shot the auto along with it, but the auto wouldn't have been enough, even if it did hit. Learning is just going for this, and there's no mana on the side of Bagel. The creeps are coming, and first blood goes down. Wow. Oh, man. So much greed from both players. Definitely what you'd expect from Bagel in this scenario. And, damn, wow. The red buff now up as well means that Learning is going to get a big advantage off of that kill. Yeah, early Nem it's very hard to deal with being Nem in the early, because like you don't have access to all the tools that you would want to later on in the game when you really become you know, much better assassin and you can actually get these picks. In the beginning, you have to be very calculated, and even when you're, you know, as calculated as possible, a lot of times it doesn't come out in your favor. Uh-oh, Bagel not able to take this yet? Okay, there we go. Smart to ult that. Make sure you secure it. Right now, it's so important that he stays, you know, that he stays at pace with her in farm. So ulting the buffs regularly should be his go-to whenever he needs to. But yeah, this position now from behind against Nemesis, I don't think this is going to be possible, especially with her having a shield to mitigate so much of Ra's damage, so much of that big burst, and even the heal too. If he's sitting under it, she can make sure he, you know, pretty much it nullifies the heal, because she can deal damage to him while he's getting healed from it, you know, so getting both damage from the heal and the heal points, it's just does not add up too well for him. So yeah, mitigates a lot of it, and then, you know, he's kind of just not doing what Ra needs to do, and being able to soak under that heal and just stick it out. He also gets protections under the heal, which is great for him, because I guess he could regain them after she steals them, so that maybe that'll help. Them stealing protections is a really rough part of the game as well, going towards the late for a lot of gods, because, you know, you try to build enough defense against him, and, you know, suddenly she just strips you of all of them, and the engagement is completely in her hands. It's going to take a long time for Bagel to be able to do substantial damage to Learning right now, because he went into the Warlock Sash. But he did go Pen Boots to kind of, I keep saying mitigate, and I don't want to say mitigate there, but he did. He went Pen Boots to kind of mitigate that fact, you know. So he's not in such a rough position here. I think he thought the red buff was coming up here, or maybe he just wanted time to comfortably back, so ended up ulting the wave there. Like I said, with Ra, you can be extremely carefree with that ultimate, and just use it for luxury, really. It's so hard to hit in the 1v1 situation. The best chances you have really are getting like the big slow off from your 2, and then kind of disorienting them and then hitting them with it, like in a close range scenario. Because from far away, it's almost impossible unless they're not expecting it at all. Like a lazy back or something. But yeah, I like how Bagel is conforming to a traditional dual build. It's real good. Both of them taunting each other a lot and just having fun with it. There's a lot of, alright, so backstory this game. Learning tried to get Bagel DQ'd immediately. He didn't show up the first few seconds, and Learning was like, yo, I don't think this Bagel guy's here. Like, who the fuck is that anyway? And I was like, you know, he's in chat. And she was like, oh. Now Bagel's got something to prove, you know? He says, you know what, I am here. I'm here, and I'm here to play. not just here to play, but I'm here to win. I'm Bagel 500. But he's not doing much damage right now, and that's, you know, going to be a problem, because the reason it's a big issue, and usually isn't for Ra, because, you know, he's just trying to, like, stale out towards a later game, is that now he's staling out towards late game Nem, and late game Nem is incredibly strong, and it's something that, you know, most gods can't combat at all. Wow. Okay, he got her back, and he gets this this red buff. It's a great win for him. What the fuck is this spam in chat? Saw your YouTube video, Duel. This looks like an amazing free game. Oh my god, you idiots. That is what the tournaments need more of, though, is copy pasta. Like, god damn, you guys. Oh wow, looks like Learning's going straight over for this Bull Demon, and Bagel's completely unaware, so she might be able to take this, or absolutely will if given the time. Notice she's taking quite a bit of damage from it because she's got magical defense in this matchup, but of course the shield and just raw power of Nem there allows her to take this down, which is real bad for Bagel, who wants to just camp under that thing. Now the tower is disabled, and Learning will be able to keep up the push. So after this breastplate, Bagel's going to have to look into a pen item, most likely Obsidian. And only then will he be able to start making a decent dent in Learning. But by that time, you know, Learning's got more of her auto attack build online, and she'll just be able to rip him apart in a lot of these engagements. He's putting himself in a really risky spot now, even without ultimate. You know, got to be careful with Nemesis here. But I think it's you know, the right thing to do in this position. He can't just give up these objectives. Thing is, he's got to constantly put himself in these risky spots and hope that he can chip her out. And right now, Learning, oh my god, what a heal. That's crazy. The shield just doing so much for her, much more than Ra heals. I haven't even seen copy boss in so long. Ooh, Bagel with a great move there, waiting out the dash and then popping the Shield of Thorns. Unfortunately, it didn't end up, you know, getting him the big kill. Because right now, like I said, the damage just isn't there. So while it was, you know, well-founded, it doesn't net him anything. And the dance continues as Learning does actually take substantial measures towards ending this game, with that tower going down and the experience rising in her favor. But Bagel doing a good job to keep it relatively even to, you know, the best visibility. Like I said, the fact that he's, you know, combating her on these objectives is really good. He hasn't just been giving up. He really knows when to fight. Hasn't found himself caught out much. It was just that one close engagement in the beginning where he really overcommitted or overstayed in that scenario. All right, she's got ultimate up, and there's no sprint available for Bagel, so he's got to be careful. Oh, but he does manage to actually hit her on the way in with that ult, and that is enough to deter Learning. Really great scenario for him, because had she committed there with an ultimate, he almost certainly would have been dead with no sprint online. Even after the ult, she probably still could have committed, but it scared her off enough. And that's, you know, a lot of what you have to do in Duel is, like, just, you know, intimidate your opponent. Even if you're holding the worst hand, you have to be able to make it look intimidating. Ooh, this could be bad. That's the worst, man. And you never want to have that happen. You use, like, all the countermeasures in your book. He used the sprint. He was able to slow her and get the heal on himself, get under the Phoenix, and still died under it to the Nemesis. Yeah, that's the, you know, the morale crushing shit. Learning doing a really great job chasing him down there. I really love the active choice. The horrific emblem was great, and the sprint as well to get through the Ra slows is smart. Now she won't need a hasten katana either. She can just get the tier 2 with the sprint. Going over to take this bull demon for the second time, and now disable the Phoenix. Bagel is wise to it this time around, it looks like, but it's going to be way too late, unfortunately, by the time he gets here. I would love to see like a snipe take it, but no. He came in like ass backwards too. He was watching his own back too, to see if she had already like passed by, it looked like. Oh, okay, okay. Yeah, that's that just desperation ultimate there, where you just can't do much else. So you know, you go for broke. She's gonna have a double dash with the 2, and I don't think there's anything that can be done. Wow, even the horrific emblem comes out. Yeah, this is quite possibly one of Ra's, quite definitely one of Ra's most difficult matchups, and it's really unfortunate that Bagel picked into it. Nem's a viable choice for sure in this tournament now. S tier and below. Ra definitely not, but yeah, Nem certainly is. So, you know, unfortunately for Bagel, didn't really foresee how hard of a time he could have of it if he went up against something like this. I've actually played this matchup once before. It is a nightmare. I played it as Ra and performed similarly to how Bagel did now. No, I mean, he's got clear against fire creeps. That's one thing about Ra. He can defend quite well. But it's not hard to just keep rushing him down, you know, while you might not be able to take the objective while he's there. You can single him out, especially with a Nem ult and that horrific. The good thing about that combination is that she's got, if she doesn't have the ult up, well, rather, if she forces his sprint with the ult, then she waits it out, and next engagement, she has horrific, and he no longer has the sprint. So she's got 2 heavy, slow tools, and that's why that item works out incredibly well on Nemesis. Works like that, of course, on a lot of guys that have just potent slows. Bagel, like I said, looking for the desperation ult here, just looking for some style at this point, too, I think. Hoping that he can make something happen. This might be his last stand. I deciding to go back in there. But, no, it looks like he'll limp on back to the, well, get the heal. And get ready for the next incoming wave. Titan gets aggroed, but the leash does return the health to it. Learning's going to back and finish up what looks like either a Witchblade or a... oh, wow, actually the Toxic Blade comes out, which makes a lot of sense. Anti-heal on that is terrific, going up to 60%. And it lasts 5 seconds as well, so every time, you know, she's autoing him, she'll be, not resetting, but furthering that... actually, it is resetting, right? Resetting the timer on that anti-heal. No sprint available. Bagel is going to go down. And with the Toxic Blade as well, with the and Pestilence, it's 100%, not 100%, but it's damn near 100% anti-heal. It's 85% right now, right? And I mean, that's more than enough to be able to completely negate Ra's 3. That combined with the shield, the ultimate into no escape from Ra, you know, no jump, no dash. Really, there's nothing to be done there. But Bagel did a good job of trying to hang on, and Learning really pushed that well. You know, she kept the pressure game up really, really well, and just went on to the objectives exactly when she needed to. You know, knew when Bagel was coming in, and the countermeasures were really great by her all around. So good stuff. All right. Frickin' Bagel. I told you to pick Vamana, Bagel, and you picked Ra. Why you do it? Mods can't ban me at this pace. Yes, do it, Bagel. Do it. Nem is so hard for him. I don't know if you heard me, because I don't know if you're listening, but I was saying I fought that matchup as Ra, too. Oh, my God, dude. It's fucking awful. Like, it's so bad. And I had rank 1 Ra at one point, Bagel, I'm going to say. It's so bad, dude. It's like, there's literally nothing you can do if they play it correctly. Super unfortunate. But, let's see. Round 3. Gonna be waiting on a couple of games here. I'd like to see Hatmaster or Darth versus Shadow Venom. That could definitely be a good one. Pretzel's still going against Gen Life. Maybe we can tune into that real quick. Yeah, no, if you got a running start with that ult, that would have been amazing. That sucked. It was so close. Apollo versus Cullen. And the game is like bugging out, dude. Pretzels on the Cullen, dude? But he's getting... Uh-oh. Oh, shit. Oh, no. Oh, my God. No, Pretzels. Say it ain't so. Holy shit. Wow, I can't believe he was bodying, dude. Shout out to Cullen. Apollo fucking sucks, and Pretzels is a god. But now the Phoenix goes down, and that's not a good look. And poor Pretzels. Dude, Juice Gaming is strong. They're all incredibly strong players. They just don't play Duel. But Pretzels is. Pretzels started playing Duel a lot more now. So, Pretzel's build, he's got double defense here with the Executioner and the Aussie. Aussie is an interesting pickup here. Gen Life really abusing the fact that Apollo, you know, has this excellent disengage game against the melees and then recommitting afterward, and it's just working out too well, it looks like. I don't think there's anything that can be done. You hear the big guy cry, and I think that's the end of Pretzels' run. 2 members of Juice Gaming eliminated simultaneously. Yeah, Cullen's really good. But his late game against an Apollo, I think Apollo should definitely win. A lot of damage coming out here. Should be able to end, yep. Damn. What a shame for the performance that Pretzels put forward, given that he was, you know, completely the underdog in this scenario, Gen Life being the favorite for the tournament in general. Really great stuff to Pretzels. You know, sucks to lose in that kind of scenario, but really, yeah, really great game nonetheless, and good stuff to Gen Life being able to bounce back from, you know, being behind like that. Yeah, he was running until I spectated.